Good morning. We are back live. Let me fix my microphone here, and hopefully you all can hear me. I'm using my gimbal, but also my PC. It's been a while, obviously, and today's video is about life, cancer update, what's going on, so on and so forth. I think besides my Patreon members, I do owe you as a community what's going on, and hopefully everything will be easy to understand. A bit of an echo because I am back in the hospital, as you can see, and we'll get into that. But I really want to just say hello to everybody first off. I've missed you. It's been almost 2 weeks since I gave you that last update. I just haven't been there, and I hope you understand why I haven't. I will be looking at my PC as I'm live streaming here, but Bayou, how are you? Mike Hawk, SB, good morning. Thanks for joining. Hey, Cool Roddy, how are you? Dave Jeffrey. A lot of my Patreon members already kind of know what's going on, but I will be adding more information. Cousin Vinny and Jeremy, good morning, guys. How are you? Jackie Heroes here. Hey, how are you, darling? Hope you're doing okay. IB Rebecca, good morning. Jim and Harriet, good morning. Forsyth, good morning. Or good evening. Thank you, Jared. My first super chat of the month and the day. So thank you. Appreciate it. I really do. And we're going to make sure you guys like the super chats. I'm looking for, I have a goal, but I'd like to, hey, Wes. How are you? Thank you for being here. Truly appreciate it. I hope this time is decent enough for everybody. Hi, Babs. Just for the fact that, usually I go live at this time anyways, but it's 2 a.m. Good morning is fine. Hey, CE, sorry we're not going to hit any back alleys. I'm a prisoner in the hospital today. I'll just call you Pello. Hi, welcome. Hey, Connor, how are you? Jen Sutherland, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Can somebody also in the mod group put in the line group that I am live? I don't see certain people that I was hoping would be here and would probably kill me. Make sure you smash that like button also. Hey, Nana D. Nana, it's been a while. Hi, how are you? Say hi to the grandkids. I'm just going to wait a little bit until the majority of people do get in. I am enjoying a bit of a coffee. That's yesterday's coffee. The Tully's there, so don't worry about that. I actually made decaffeinated coffee. I drink a lot of decaffeinated coffee actually at home. Only on live streams do I drink the other stuff. Thank you, Jim and Harriet. Appreciate it for the snack fund. Yeah, I can go down to it's a 1, 2, 3, 4 too. That's awesome. Thank you. I can actually go down to Family Mart and pick up snacks. My A1C, which I'll show you guys. I have a few things to show you what's going on. Hey, Jason M, how are you? So on and so forth. Make sure you smash that like button. For some reason, I don't know why, I got to refresh my PC to see the 22 likes. It was sitting at 8, and then I got to change it to here. It just goes on and on. And while I'm here, I might as well do some gifting of memberships. I'll gift 5 right now. And try to support, since I am here in the hospital. Hey, Fran. Hi, Debbie. I was looking for Tokyo Drew for the months, but they haven't posted it yet. But as soon as I do, I will do that. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, there's about 50 people here, so let's get up to 50 likes as fast as possible. Hey, Evan, how are you? Yeah, it's not good news, guys. I'll just throw that at you right now. But I'll get into that why. Missed you, Drew. Been thinking about you. Told my Cajun neighbor about what's going on with you. He sends his well wishes and prayers too. Yeah, it's the same guy that you came to Tokyo with last year or 2 years ago, whenever it was. I like that guy. He was pretty cool. So yeah, hopefully we can get into what's going on. I'm just waiting for some more moderators to show up. Oh, and I can't even do it because the other group is on my phone. But drinking lots of water. I am not eating hospital food. I like that. They gave me permission to bring my own food again. So I made a lot of different things. You're welcome, Elise. No problem. So basically, I brought a bunch of low-carb burritos for lunch. I made my own egg muffin. Some of you might understand that one. I brought my own smoothies. I basically froze it. So let me just show you kind of real quickly. These are kind of like the homemade egg McMuffins that I've made. I have for breakfast. I got cheeses. I've pre-made pasta, keeping it in the freezer out in the common area. Oh, hi, Mom. How are you? So on and so forth. So, but yeah, a lot to tell you. Living with cancer sucks, man. And hopefully this will clear up a lot of stuff. I know a lot of you have sent me well wishes on Instagram and Discord and through emails. I just really am overwhelmed. It's seriously way too freaking much to handle. And I'm going to go from basically the last time I went live, I told you guys that I was kind of accepted for a clinical trial lesson. And basically a week ago Monday, was it a week ago Monday? What's today? Oh my God. Today is Thursday. So yeah, a week ago Monday, I got to see my CT scans. And so on and so forth. And I'll go over that in a minute. And then Friday, I got admitted to the hospital. I'll go over that. And then the plan of moving forward. Thank you all. Honestly, I just want to say thank you right now to all of you for your support. Hey, Sandra C., how are you? The night before I came to the hospital, I had pineapple and ham pizza. Just saying, but I did. And I always think about you. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're sitting down. I hope you got your coffee. I hope we can get 100 people in the chat. And if you want to help support me through Super Chats, PayPal, Donor Box, I really appreciate it because God forbid, God only knows, I have no idea. I need the help. All right, get that out of the way. Last Monday, I basically came here to the hospital. I had a meeting with my oncologists. My wife was with us, and we checked out the CT scan. Hey, Jovis Angel, by the way, sorry about that. I checked the CT scans, and it wasn't good, ladies and gentlemen. The immunotherapy did not work. Hey Lynn, how are you? Hey Sandra Butler, how are you? Pineapple does go on pizza, Lynn. I love you. Seriously, yes. Thank you, Jovis Angel. Cheers to all of you coffee lovers out there. Basically, if you can picture it, if you can, I had my main tumor here, let's say. I had a dissemination or metastasized piece over here, which you could not see on the scans anymore. And then I had another one kind of down in here, kind of attached to my lymph nodes. And that's why it metastasized. My main tumor, the smallest it got was 1.2 centimeters. And now it's back to 1.8 centimeters as of last week. My lymph nodes have blown up again also, hence why I'm in the hospital. The immunotherapy did not work. just, they say it works for about 15 to 20% of people. And I was using Divermalab, or I won't pronounce these names right, so bear with me, Google it. But again, it just didn't work. So the doctor said, well, I'll try and get you into a clinical trial, so on and so forth. And we got to do some more blood work. They canceled the blood work, and last Friday, they admitted me to the hospital for the trial lesson. Now, I showed you guys, or maybe I didn't, I'm not sure. I'd shown you maybe on Discord or something like that. I'm just looking for my paperwork. Give me one sec. Oh, it's up here. So much papers and information that they give me. Oh, I could use this one too. I can show you that. Yeah, basically what I had said to you guys was that I would be on this drug. I don't know if I have the goddamn piece of paper. I always end up having all, see, like I'm literally going through all these pieces of paper, which I do have some papers already loaded up on this live stream to show you. So yeah, basically I'll just call it the new drug, the old drug, so on and so forth. But basically it was either three, it was the clinical trial was three. It was either the new drug, which is already approved in the United States. It's called Luber something or other. Actually, I might have the name here still. Give me one sec. No, I deleted it. And then it was like the new drug with the chemo. And the chemo was actually called irinotecan. Or I would be just put on chemo, topotecan. Now, topotecan, of course, is approved around the world, yada, yada, yada. So I got the raw end of the deal. Basically, I got the third choice of just the chemo. So that kind of sucked. But I answered, is Mindy's mom here? Oh, hey sis, how are you? Basically, I got kind of like just chemo. So I entered the hospital on Friday. Saturday, I talked with the doctors, and I just not lubrication. Hey, believe in yourself, Robert. How are you? And make sure you guys smash that like button, please, and thank you. Basically, I talked with my oncologist, and I said, well, if I'm just getting this chemo, it kind of doesn't make sense. So I basically dropped out of the clinical trial. After talking with my wife, after talking with the oncologists, I was really excited that I was going to get accepted to a clinical trial that is already approved around the world, just not Japan. So the efficacy of topotecan really only had about 20% of overall survival, so on and so forth. So I just thought it wasn't the best for me. So I left the hospital. But I didn't go do any live streaming. I just decided, no, I need time to think, because mentally this is really tough, guys. Having small cell lung cancer is very aggressive. Excuse me. And it took me until now to realistically understand that without going into chemo and things like that, 6 months to a year tops to live. No Tokyo Drew in this world. So I have a bit of nausea. So I decided to go back to the first line of defense like I did. So you were with me on this journey, and I thank you so much. Basically, I did cisplatin and carboplatin, etoposide with the immunotherapy. And I showed you like this 3 days, 10 hours and 8 hours and 8 hours, so on and so forth. But, oh, Christian Hansen, how are you? And big hugs for Papa Mike, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, Mom, I didn't get back to you, but if you're part of the Emoji Club, guys, hearts in the chat for Papa Mike to feel better. Because I think, if my memory serves me correct, Papa Mike is on the mend, like Mom said. So let's get those hearts going. Anyways, so yeah, I decided to not join the clinical trial. And I decided, I'm going to bring up the chart here, this one here. So again, you can see that I got circled topotecan, which would be part of the clinical trial down on an angle. And this clinical trial meant that I had to be in the hospital, you can see there, Friday to Friday. The clinical trial, basically I'd be getting pumped up with a chemo drug, topotecan, for 1 hour every day, yet I have to pay $400 for a hospital room because I wasn't allowed to leave, and they wouldn't let me do any outpatient style things. 1 hour. Hey Bill, how are you? Thank you for being here, and thank you for all your messages yesterday and the day before. Love you, bro. Yeah, that's actually that's Hiromi's handwriting, sister, Mindy's mom. And Bill S., you said you sent me something. I just want to make sure that's true because I want to keep a lookout for it. But let me know in the chat. So basically, we decided to go back to first and second are basically first line and second line, okay? If you are familiar with how cancer works. So if I went on the topotecan, I'll go into the mail this week. It'll go into the mail this week. Oh, okay. I thought you said you sent it already. Okay, cool. So if I went to topotecan, which you can see circled, I cannot go back to the first line. Topotecan was basically the second line, and I wanted as many options as possible. I don't want to die. I don't want to go anywhere this year. So yeah, I decided to stop the trial lesson, clinical trial, and I went back to first line. I hope this makes sense. So, grab your coffee. I hope everything is making sense, and I'm trying to position myself so that I'm in the camera area here. So right now, I started yesterday, actually. Today is day 2. Which is probably coming while I'm doing this live stream, not sure, but if it is, great. I have decided to go with the carboplatin and etoposide. It still means that I have to be in the hospital for 5 days at $400 a day, plus I got to pay for the medication. In the clinical trial, I still had to pay for the room as usual because I'm a foreigner, and I still think that's not fair, but the pharmacy company, whoever they were, would have paid for the drugs. But with high cost medical, how it works here in Japan, I don't have to pay that much, So I'll get into the cost of how much it's going to cost me for these 5 days in a rough guesstimate later on. So you can see there, now carboplatin is not as toxic as cisplatin. So I'm really hoping that carboplatin will at least start to reduce my tumors to make my life manageable and livable still. If that makes any sense to you, okay? Is Auntie Mambo here? Sorry, I don't see Auntie Mambo, but everybody's saying hi. Well, Auntie Mambo, if you're here, hi darling. Thank you for being here. I know you got part of my, hey Feng, how are you? I'm gonna actually gift 5 more memberships. Hold on. And we're gonna gift 5 more. There we go. Let's see who's gonna be the lucky recipients, whether they're here or not. It doesn't matter. Sandra C, Lucas, Tripsa, SB, and Hero in the Sun. So there you go. All right. And if you want to help support the charity, of course, the hospital where I'm staying, that's even better. Considering returning to the U.S. for treatments not available in Japan. Can you ask me that in about 10 minutes? I have chemo brain, old man syndrome, I won't remember. Or I could, but I'm not sure exactly as to what's going on. So hold on, somebody is coming soon. Oh, dozo, dozo. 今 live, but 大丈夫. Start, 今 start と?
Yes.
Oh, okay. 名前は忘れた。
高橋です。
First name.
かなえ。
Oh, Kane. Yeah. Hi, Kane. It'll be over this side. Oh. Okay. Oh, thank you, Slow. Appreciate the super chat. Really do. Let me give you a heart. I got to make sure that Kane is not showing up on camera. So sorry, but yeah, they're going to put the needle in my hand basically right now. Thank you, Coolradi. I appreciate it. So, but as you can see, the first line is carboplatin and etoposide, and it's going to be 4 cycles. Let me get rid of this, guys. Let me just get rid of this for a minute. There we go. It'll be 4 cycles, and we'll talk about that. So I'm going to let Kane do her thing or whatever I need to do first before I continue, guys. So, but no problem. Plug in, okay.
注射。ちょっと待ってください。
はい、OK です。So I can talk a little bit more now. And Slow, thank you so much, and Coolradi, thank you. All right, so yeah, basically carboplatin. Let me bring this up here. This is my schedule. The circles are what I do. So yesterday I did 5 minutes of whatever that is. And then 2 hours of the etoposide, which is a chemo drug. Hey Anna, how are you? And then I did 1 hour of carboplatin, and then 5 minutes of basically saline steroids. Now there are steroids in these things also. Today is going to be much easier. I'm going to be doing 5 minutes of a sodium chloride solution. Hey Tyra, ohazaimasu. Then I'm going to be doing 2 hours of etoposide again. And then 5 minutes. You notice I don't do carboplatin on days 2 and day 3. So I'm kind of, no, not keto exactly, not carnivore exactly, but I'm kind of doing a mix. So if you can see the schedule there, that's my schedule, okay? I am trying to do a mixture of a balanced diet of low carb, more alkaline foods. Somebody sent me an article, I forget who it was, Hiromi Mada, not my wife, but a doctor. He wrote a book on eating more alkaline foods and how to stop feeding cancer. The main thing is stop sugars, stop carbohydrates, which turn into sugars. We all know this, right? So keto is a good way, but I do need carbs every once in a while. But I'll be real, and you know me, I keep it real. I speak from my heart. I have small cell lung cancer. Until we have a miracle and a breakthrough, yeah, I got to do it as best I can to extend my life. So I do agree. I actually have to get that fiber. I actually have a smoothie every morning. I have overnight oats, throw it into a smoothie with some banana, which is, I need potassium, and a bit of fruit, which a little bit of sugar. So I can't believe I forgot your name. Oh my god. So go minute. All right, guys, give me 1 second. She's going to put the
Restaurant.
no and Coco
あ、oh, okay.
Canton because Atode take out, ne?
Ah, yeah.
So I'll show you guys where she's putting the needle after she does it. But I've picked a spot where it's very, very easy. Sorry, I wasn't in the chat there for a bit there, guys. So Tokyo Drew, Kane, Ohio.
アルコールかぶれないですか？
大丈夫よ。
はい。
And see, this is in Japan, guys. They always ask, "Is this okay? Is that okay?" Because they have to ask. Oh, gomen.
Okay.
This is the part I don't like. Because they're basically putting an inch. Right? Oh, good job. They're basically putting an inch kind of like needle into my vein right now.
Not pain?
大丈夫。
Okay.
You goody. Okay, this. It's fast. She's already done, guys. And now she's just securing everything down so that for the next 3 hours, I cannot move my right arm or my left arm. I'll actually show you guys once she leaves.
Okay.
And there you go. Yay! So it's funny, I'll show you guys this, but yeah, this is what she just did. This is kind of like a solution just to clear the line, as you can see, but she's got to set up the solution now, so on and so forth. And go on.
ごめんごめん。
Hey,
Yeah, thank you.
you okay? 大丈夫ですか?
Okay.
Hey! Oh, hey, Nelson. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Once we get it done up, it's easy, so no problem.
Name, please.
Chapelle Bernard Andrew des.
Thank you.
So she's going to hook me up to one of the solutions for 5 minutes and then 10 minutes later for that. So just give me a sec, guys. So you can get up and use the restroom if you need to. Yeah, oh yeah, I can walk around. I just choose not to. No, I don't want a Mediport CE. That's like, and I'll explain why in a minute. 大丈夫?
大丈夫。
痛くない? And yes, I have to speak Japanese, but I know Kane, she speaks a little bit of English, ne? As you can see, she's hooking the machine up right now, and let's start.
Okay.
Yay! And correct. Okay, this. And so now I'm getting this solution put into my body for the next 5 minutes. Okay, so this is kind of basically where we are, and I'm just getting a I've got to secure everything down. So give me 1 sec, guys. Sorry about that. ありがとうございます。イェーイ、OK。They're very caring here at the hospital. Yeah, it's basically flushing it out, yeah. 大丈夫? Okay, this. So basically now you can see I am safety and secured. Hey, MC Travels, how are you?
体温血圧測っても大丈夫ですか？はい。
And I'm going to talk about pain control also. So, I have to take my temperature right now. Pouring my coffee into the IV, pretty much, yeah. Man, if I could put coffee in my thing, maybe it'll kill cancer, right? Maybe that's what we're waiting for. But yeah, so I decided to go with carboplatin and etoposide. And as you can see, the schedule is today is just etoposide with a couple things and that's it. And the same tomorrow. On Saturday, I will discharge. Wait, what? Under your arm? What happened to under your tongue? Rokoten zero.
Oh, okay.
We do under the arm in the hospitals here in Japan. So you guys will notice certain little kekon. They're checking the saturation of my blood, and I always go, oh, kekon, she's marrying me.
Okay.
And now checking my blood pressure. No, Mr. Mike Hawk, I do not have to bend over or stand up to take my temperature. But yeah, getting my vitals checked is another thing. So, and donor box, thank you for posting the link, Mom. I haven't set up GoFundMe yet. Could have been in the butt temperature. Yeah, I know, right? I've decided, right now, donor box is and you guys have helped me in the past, and if you want to help me continue with my treatments, I do appreciate it. Hey Mick, how are you? Thank you for being here also. 大丈夫ですか？
大丈夫です。
ちょっと、大丈夫。
Okay.
122、
80。
80。ちょっとびっくりした。
朝何か食べました？朝ごはん。
スムーディー。
スムージー、OK。
オーツとバナナ、ベリー、超おいしい。You can hear the, hey Lynn, how are you? 120 and 80 is good. Yeah, it is. I have good blood pressure. I have a good heart. Go figure, right? Now they're going to get ready in about, 1 minute, and she's going to put on it's funny. Hey, I.Norman, go for the natto smoothie. Oh man, you must know me. You must be a watcher. I don't know who you are. I don't recognize your name, but yeah, no. Okay. So basically, I'm here for 5 days. Day 1, I get my vitals, my blood, X-ray, so on and so forth. Now, the X-ray doesn't show my tumor, but I will show you something very, very important, and that is this chart here. Now, I don't know how well you can see the chart, but my creatine levels are pretty high. So they have taken me off of a painkiller called loxaprofen because it's for inflammation and things like that. So you would think it'd be okay for my kidneys, but it's a part of a side effect. You can also see down there the TSH, that is thyroid. So it's like normal is 4.94 and I'm at 42 points. Hey Amanda Moore, how are you? Like 10 times where I should be. And that is a side effect from the immunotherapy. So I've been taking off that. My A1C, because of everything going on, 大丈夫ですか? Is up to 6 now. It was down to 5.7 and now it's going up to 6 because the tumors are growing. But the most alarming number is if you look at the bottom line number 50, the pro-GRP, this is what got me mentally fucked up. This is your tumor marker. Now, while I was on chemo, of course it was going down. I started back in February at 1200 and something and went all the way down to 70 something. And I thought everything was good. I thought the immunotherapy would work, you know, so on and so forth. And then in July, it went to 120. And then 2 weeks ago, I did my blood work. It went up to 700. And as you can see now, as of last 2 days ago, it's at 1,463. And, oh, thank you. Hey, Chris, how are you, bro? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That'll buy me beers. So, Chapel Bernard Andrew です。500ml 細い。後で double check?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I have to ping pong double check to help Kane out. 今大丈夫ですか?
あとちょっと
Ping pong, okay?
OK
はい。She's gonna call. え? どこ? Oh my, sorry to read that, Drew. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, my tumor markers are now skyrocketed, and this is not good. And I'll get into it in a minute. Let me just get rid of that. Okay, thank you, Jim and Harry. I appreciate that. I really do. Okay. Treat yourself. Thank you. I honestly, it'll go to medical bills. Everything I raise on super chats. Hello. Good morning. Everything I raise through donor box. Okay, this. 痛くない。
はい、じゃあ開始します。
名前は忘れた。
さやか。
あ、さやか。なんでいつも忘れた。ごめんね。
お通じ出ました朝。
これは多分、多分後で。
後で。オッケーオッケー。
Because Hachiji, the other small pill, so 今大丈夫。Sorry guys, we're just communicating here for a minute. Is someone on the phone?
Did you have a bowel movement?
No. No, 3 days. 違うよ。今日木？そう、月夜
月曜夜
最後。
が最後。
うん。
じゃあそれで、
ね。いつも。
いつも。あ、本当。
そう、多分土曜日 go home and
そろそろもしあれだったら点滴の影響もあるかもだから、下剤とか使ってもいいかもしれない。
So she's asking me, did I go poop? I haven't gone poop in 3 days. So yeah, everything I raise, guys, goes toward treatments. So.
耳鳴りは変わらん。
いつも。
いつもと変わらん。
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it. My cuz, how are you? I know it's early for you. I have a CT scan the next couple of weeks. Oh, okay. I'll talk about my CT scan once Kanae is finished getting information from me. So,
咳とかたまなし。OK。
本当に
あ、
Do you have... No, not really.
No.
Well, ちょっとね。
ちょっとだけ。
そう、気をつけて、超臭。Yeah, just a little bit. ね。So maybe, maybe 後で maybe okay.
しびれはない。
大丈夫。No numbness. Coughing ない。So 全部大丈夫。
全部大丈夫。OK。
Except for これ the pain, but お薬
OK。
ちょっと woohoo! I forgot Mindy's mom that you can understand Japanese, of course, so. Aiko, I hope everything is okay. Hi, Aiko. I don't recognize you, but thank you for being here. Aiko, I love your music. If it was the real Aiko, yeah. Hold that thought, guys. I'll be there in a minute.
OK。
今 1。
そしたら点滴2 hours。
いや、2時間ね。
2時間。
ありがとう。
はい。
Thank you, Kanae.
Thank you.
ありがとうね。
はい。
はい。Okay, so we are done. Thank you for hanging out with me while I get checked out, so on and so forth. Lynn, sorry I was yapping away, but we'll ask again later. Oops, I gotta go. What was Lynn asking? If anybody can get me back into the chat and caught up, I would appreciate it because Lynn is important to me. Sorry, Lynn, I'm just scrolling back to see if I can see what you were asking. Good to see the Drew crew. Absolutely, Chris. Oh, here it is. Coming in October, is there anything you want from Hawaii that's not expensive or huge? No, I'm fine, Lynn, if you're still here. I appreciate the thought, but right now I just, unless you want to, actually, if you want to bring a box of macadamian chocolate things for Hiromi, I'd appreciate it, but for me, nothing. But thank you. All right. So, yeah, basically, I dropped out of the trial. I'm starting here in the hospital. I've shown you the schedule of carboplatin. It's only 2 to 3 hours, and I don't have to go through all those long days. Of course, I do have the whatever you call that thing in my arm right now, but it's easy to take out. It's easy to take in. Hi, Mouse. How are you, by the way? And MC Troubles. How are you? Sorry I wasn't in the chat, but I'm kind of concentrating on everything. So I have it in the vein. You can see my veins pop out around my wrist, but they don't want to put it in that area because you're moving around, just like you don't want to have it in your arm. You can kind of see a scar where I got blood withdrawn a couple days ago. So right now I'm back to like first line chemo, but we're calling it first line 1A because you can never go back to the original chemo that you did. My objective with carboplatin is still tumor shrinkage. And hopefully we can come up with a drug. God damn it, what do I keep doing with all my papers? And of course I can't move my arm now, but I think help me out here, guys. It's called tartatalamab. God, that was horrible pronunciation, but it should be in Japan by next month to December. So I should finish up this 4 rounds of chemo in December, and maybe they'll put me on that. We don't know what the next step is, ladies and gentlemen, okay? I am fighting for my life, and it never really sunk in. And I'd probably say it's about 80% sunk in right now, but I have small cell lung cancer. Cancer is cancer, yeah, I get it, right? But are you familiar with that heavy ion radiotherapy? I saw you write about that in our chat there, Mum. I'm not. I haven't had a chance to research it, and you know me, I spend hours upon hours researching everything and reading all these numbers and data, but I haven't done it. So thank you for reminding me. I should write that down. I hate taking pills. So do I. Well, some cancers are more fast spreading than others, though. Yes. Worthless Dead End. That's an awesome name. Small cell lung cancer. You know, it's aggressive. It just keeps growing, right? But the good thing about small cell lung cancer is it's very good for chemo. Chemo can kill the small cell lung cancer to a certain point. Right now, we're trying to figure out, am I what is it? Sensitive, platinum-based chemo sensitive or platinum-based chemo resistant. So that's what we're trying to figure out with the carboplatin right now. Is it going to work to shrink my tumors to the point where at least I can have maybe 6 months to a year before it comes back? Because small cell lung cancer, being so aggressive, it is going to come back at one time. Now, non-small cell cancer, lung, liver, so on and so forth, that's a different story. But I have a very aggressive small cell lung cancer. And that's why I keep saying I'm fighting for my life. That's why, you know me, I try to be as positive. I try to smile. I try to do all these things, but it's actually catching up to me that, wow, I could be dead next year. I'm hoping for a miracle, ladies and gentlemen, with all the drugs going on. Okay, so there. That I just want to get that out of the way because that's the realization that I have to come to, that it sucks, but oh well. You know, there's nothing I can do. I've even gone to, we got 101 likes. Thank you guys, by the way. I appreciate that. I had to refresh my chat here. I had to come to the realization that I got the wrong end of the deal, but I did it to myself, and I accept that responsibility of smoking for 40 some odd years. It made me also think about my father dying, and I just recently found out, but he had small cell lung cancer. But he once he found out, he had cancer. It metastasized his whole body. His whole body. So he died in 2 weeks. Sucks, right? And I want to talk about the prayers. I don't want to be an asshole and I don't want to be a dick. And I have this mixed feeling kind of thing. Having your prayers and your well wishes, I love it. I really do. But I said to Hiromi the other day, it mentally messes me up because that can only go so far. I don't believe in God. Never have, never will. I believe in science. And why... You know, we work miracles. I get it, right? God does work miracles. I don't believe in God, but God works in miracles. Go figure. Hey, Spiderfish, how are you? I take you to the vending machine, but I can't have a camera in the hospital outside of this private room. So that kind of sucks, right? But I'm coming to grips with everything. What else can I do? You know what I mean? Hope, pray. What's that? Eat, Pray, Love? Oh, that's a movie. Wait. Yeah, absolutely. Come on. I agree with that. It is a form of energy transfer, right? So I just want you to understand that I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just trying to look at things the way I look at things. So, okay. So as you can see, I'm going to bring up that chart again. So again, right now I am doing the cisplatin and the etoposide. Now, it's a 3-day cycle, 3 days, 4 to 6 cycles. I'm only doing 4. But they're going to be checking my blood to make sure that I'm strong enough to keep doing chemo all the time. I'm trying to, you can't hide from blood work, you know, so on and so forth, right? Let me just make this a little bit smaller here and move it up into the corner here. But after December, if I can get on to an immunotherapy that works, hey, then let's go for it. Yeehaw. Hopefully everything will be okay and I'll live for a few more years. Sam, how are you? Until you found out cancer parked. I wish I could go into that alleyway. I really do. Second line. So sometime next year, I might have to do this, and that is amrubicin. So it is, again, 3 days of chemo, but as long as it works, I can stay on it every month, from what I'm led to believe. With cisplatin and carboplatin, 4 to 6 cycles. I believe with amrubicin, and you can see also down there irinotecan, as long as it's working, I can keep doing it. So there is hope there also. But that would be the second line. Irinotecan would be 3 days, and it's on days 1, 8, and 15. That would be outpatient. But the other one is in the hospital. I said that I would talk to you about cost, and nothing has changed really. Basically, I am paying, they raised the, can you fucking believe? They raised the price of the private rooms in June. Hey Tim, how are you? Thank you for being here. Unbelievable. And they're like, I was like, oh my God, you raised it from $340 up to almost $400 a day. Are you guys that greedy? Like, seriously? But I didn't say, that's just my thoughts. So I'm not eating any hospital food. Hey Nancy, how are you? Hope you're doing well. And then of course I have to pay the medication. Now, before I was paying the medication, I was paying $800 and something every visit, plus 1% over that, yada, 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 yada. So I was basically paying, I don't know, like like $10,000 per session. Then it dropped down to 5,000 to 6,000 per session because I wasn't in the hospital long enough. Each round, so the room, 5 days times 400, that's $2,000 right there. Plus, I think because I'm applying for high cost medical, I don't have to do the $800 plus the 1%. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think it works out to 400 to 500 for the 3 days. So I'm looking anywhere between $2,500 and $3,000 per cycle. One hell of a lot cheaper than before. So hopefully it can be a bit more manageable. I wish I could give you the money that when I would. Thank you, Bill. You've done a lot for me. Thank you. Everybody has, but you know, I am going to ask out there that if you can help, great. It is a burden on me, but I'm fighting for my life, so it's my responsibility. But I do have a community, that want to help out, and I appreciate that. So no donation is too small, and no prayer or wish is not appreciated. I want you to know that because I know there's a lot of people living paycheck to paycheck or just don't have the money. Hey, it's okay. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Freaking pizza commercial in the midst of Drew talking. Really? I didn't monetize this. Keeping you in prayer, Drew. Thank you, Mr. Smokehouse. I appreciate that. Okay, so there's that. So hopefully that'll kind of set you on the course of, what is ahead of me over the next 4 months. The good news, ladies and gentlemen, the best news I have received is, you all know I went to, oh my God, I'm getting so stoned, by the way. Before, let me get into this. Before we do that, let me get rid of this and I'll show you this. So they had to change up my drugs. So I have pain here, just like in January, and it started about 10 days ago, and I knew, oh God, the cancer is getting bigger. And I got to explain where the cancer is right now too. But basically, the cancer is spreading. They think that maybe it's metastasized a little bit more into my lymph nodes. I'm hoping it doesn't go to the brain, liver, and all that. I'm hoping it stays distant to my right lung. But the painkillers they were giving me didn't work. So, hi Leonie. Leonie is stuck at work. Yada, yada, yada. So yeah, basically, as you can see here, I'm on what you guys would call Oxycontin or oxycodone. You can see here, whoa, I spread myself instead of spreading this. I spread myself, that's horrible. So where is the current pain? When do you have the pain? Most of the time I have the pain at night when I lie down. Oxycodone, hydrochloride, hydrate, so on and so forth. So off to the right, you can see the immediate release form. And that is this here. This is only 2.5 milligrams. It's a powder, and I can take it every hour to help control the pain, which should disappear. Drugs can be awesome. Oh, Shizuoka. Now you understand why I say Shizuoka? Drugs. And then last night, in talking with my oncologist, I basically said, like, yeah, every hour this is working, but they're going to put me on a much slower release. So you can see in the chart to the left where they kind of crossed it off. Who is that? Rosebud. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Basically, it's a slower release. I take it at 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. Only 5 milligrams. Drew on drugs. Pretty much, right? But I can chew on this shit every hour, minimum of 1 hour. And it's my first time ever taking oxycodone. Look at my eyes. Look at my pupils. They're dilated because I'm taking an opioid. And live streaming. Woohoo! But it's also helping control my pain. The first night I was here, I hardly slept. Last night I went to bed at like 10:30-ish or whatever. I woke up at 11:30, took another one of these, and I actually have a schedule, right? So you can see I have to fill. Oh, let me get rid of this here. You've seen enough of the oxycodone. So I filled out this here a little bit. So at 12:30 last night, the pain was in my side chest. The pain at 1 out of 10 was a 5. At 2 o'clock, it went down to a 4. And my side chest and back, 4. And then I've been awake since 5:10 this morning. And I took more painkillers. And hopefully, sick ass food, Drew, yes sir. Man, is it the drugs or did you just mistype? Drew, you might get an SUI streaming under the influence. That's funny. But yeah, basically, they got me on this oxycodone. It does give me nausea, and but also, everything in my IV is preventing me not to have nausea. They give me a pill to take for nausea. I'm still taking acetaminophen. They're trying to basically get me back onto pain control, they call it, where once I get out of the hospital, I can control everything to the point where I'll still keep taking drugs, but I won't have the pain anymore. It's a little bit alarming to have this pain because I know it's cancer, but I'm trying to be as positive as I can, I just really, I need your help, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to beg, of course not. Rosebud, AIM, my 2 nicknames. I sent you 100 last month, I believe, came from. Oh, thank you. Oh, I appreciate that. Honestly, trying to say thank you to all the people that have helped me with Donor Box. I tried making an email list, but then a lot of people said, don't bother me with emails, just helping you out and supporting you is enough. And I want to give back. I always want to give back, right? Sick ass fool is a term of endearment in California. Awesome. For when somebody is doing something cool like Oxy on YouTube. Sick ass fool. Best compliment out there. Thank you. How did you make out on your timeshare? That is something I won't share on a live stream, Jim and Harriet, but again, not good. So, and then, yeah, I just want to take this time right now to say thank you to everybody that came out to Vegas last month. As much drama, you got 30, 35 people together, there's going to be drama of some sort in a community, right? I get it. But, it was awesome to meet Jim and Harriet, the Costas world of, I just call them the Costas. It was awesome to meet Adam. It was nice to see a few people I haven't seen in a few years. You know, it was nice to have Mom come out again, of course, and my sister, Mindy's mom. But my real sister, Sarah, and her boyfriend, Sean, came out. I got to see Anil. I got to see Mikey in Vegas. I got to see Princess, Jason M's daughter. But I got to meet his sister Beth for the first time, which is pretty cool. I got to see Looky Lou, who's always been awesome and always treated me well. I got to see Cobrat and her husband Tay, even though we didn't play Bubble Magic. You know, so it was also nice to be able to, and Vin, you know, one of my moderators, quiet guy, but it was nice, right? I didn't get a chance to meet people like Karen Wolf or Acne Moose because they had, you know, shit come up, or Jason Pointer. You know, some of the people had to cancel at the last minute, but I really appreciate it. I really did. But I also had to balance that with my wife's wishes of spending private time. She's not into YouTube. She's not into meeting a lot of people. So she was very, very overwhelmed. But she did her best on Thursday night. You know, we saw Ryan Schneider, or Ryan's Acrobat, with his wife, Tycho, and their baby. I got to meet Trevor CDN. You've seen him in the chat. An amazing young man. I wish I could have spent more time with him. But again, trying to spend time with people and trying to balance it with my wife and trying to balance it with my free time, it does get difficult. Christmas 365 was there. The only, I think, and I mentioned this on the last live stream, the only thing that I had a bad time about was Zippies. But because I had a bad time, we got comped 2 meals. So it was pretty good. Princess loved your wife. She had such a great time. Yeah, now Hiromi understands why I'm kind of partial towards Jason and Roxy, and well, I know we all put up with Beth, you know, it's just normal, right? That's the drugs talking, Beth, if you're watching. But no, thank you everybody for, you know, helping support me. I truly, truly do appreciate it. So, but yeah, moving forward, okay? I'm gonna get out of the hospital on Saturday. And here's the sad part though, the hospital is charging me $780 for last week. I went into the hospital Friday because I had to be admitted because I was going to enter the trial lesson. But I dropped out of the trial lesson on Saturday morning. And they don't charge you by the night, they charge you by the day. So they basically charged me $390 per day of Friday and Saturday. Can you believe that? And I just did nothing. I literally did nothing because I was supposed to start the trial on the Monday. And they hand you a bill for $780, and I'm like, seriously? Yeah, it sucks, but oh well. It's just money. I guess that's the way I can look at it. It's just money. It comes, it goes, you know, so on and so forth. But I'm not working, you know. So, you know, that's why I'm setting up these fundraisers. That really sucks, Drew. It does, Sandra Butler. It does. I will have a GoFundMe. Because right now, DonorBox is only via PayPal, and I know some of you want to use credit card or this or that, and I apologize. And I know some of you that want to donate that haven't because of that. So apologies, but we'll get this GoFundMe. It's very important, and it's more recognized worldwide. And I really hope that I can reach the goal. On DonorBox, I've set the goal to a month. The goal is still the same, but I've set it to monthly to show how much I'm raising each month instead of the total. So I hope you, if you've gone over to DonorBox and or whatever, I hope you understand that's what I've done there. So Okay, so what's going to happen moving forward? Well, I don't know. I do know a couple of things. Mentally, this has messed me up, ladies and gentlemen. I've talked to a few of you in privately, and I appreciate. Holy shit! Seriously, Bill, dude, you're my bro. Thank you. I appreciate. I hate this mouse. They gave it to me for free when I got my laptop. No wonder. I'm actually going to donor box to check. I don't believe you, Bill. Whoa. Well, I just got 3 donations, so thank you. That'll honestly help pay my bill. Damn, I see it. And I see it, and I see it. So I'm going to call you out right now. Bill S., Mom, Mindy's mom, thank you for your support. I appreciate that. I only gave you part of that. Well, Bill, thank you. I appreciate it, guys. I really do. Here's a little something to help you out with expenses. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate that. I need to survive, and I want to get back to my old self. But please understand that mentally, it's difficult, right? Like, I don't know who out there else has cancer. I was thinking about this the other day. I always mention, like, Pink Pip Boy. He lost his battle with cancer 2 months ago, or a month and a half ago. In this community alone, we had another guy named William pass away. Remember Marty Ditmar? I don't know if he died from cancer or whatever it was. We've had about 4 community members leave us due to cancer, which sucks, So we really need to, take care of ourselves. If you are a smoker, please stop. Please take care of your health. I smoked for 40 years, ladies and gentlemen, and my dad smoked for 50 years. And we're both, he died of small cell lung cancer. I'm going to die of small cell lung cancer, so on and so forth. I told my sister to quit smoking. Will she listen? Probably not. But yes, Sean, Bayou, please quit. Try your best. I do, and I'm getting what I call mung mouth because the drugs are working. Shizuoka. But I got to keep hydrated. That's from 8 o'clock this morning, so that's about 1 liter so far. And I don't want to take the opioid because as much as I love drugs, oops, did I just say that on a live stream? I kind of don't want to take them that much. Give me 1 second because it's getting really hot in here. It's getting hot in here. And I need to do a couple things. Number 1, the fan. Oh, maybe the fan will just be good enough for now. Aircon doesn't work in the hospital. I've set the aircon at 22 degrees Celsius and it hardly works. I understand that. Yeah, and Jason, I know you understand the drugs because you do kind of a similar, not cancer treatment, but immunotherapy treatment, the same as me. So it does affect you after a while, right? But I think, like, leaving it at that, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is probably where I'm at right now. The future of YouTube. I don't know, to be honest. I love to create. I love to live stream. You know me. I love building a community, and that's what this is all about. But right now, I hope you can understand that it's kind of difficult for me for the last month. Well, I guess since since the beginning of August, I did go on vacation, so I couldn't live stream due to reception in Vegas and Canada, so on and so forth. But I won't be live streaming as much, but I still want to bring Tokyo to you, The other channel, Tokyo Drew Travels, I'm still thinking, do I want to continue making vlogs for that? I haven't done something in a few months for that, due to the fact of everything that is going on. My website, I still haven't had anybody really step up to try and help me build my website. A couple people said, yeah, well, I'll charge you $500. And I'm thinking, can't you kind of discount me? I'm kind of hoping anyways, right? Yeah. I had to quit smoking before I move. I've been putting in apps at Eikaiwas and alt schools all over. I have an interview Wednesday. Oh, cool. You should send me a message as to who it's with. Bayou. You got your degree now, so you can get over here to work? Is that what's going on? You should just come work for my company. I can get you a job easily. Must go. My night drugs just kicked in. See you again. Feel better, Drew and all. Thank you, Rosebud. And I'm glad that you feel the same way I do. Woo! Yeah, send me the information, Sean, and yeah, I saw the notification, Mom. So thank you. I'll check it out after the live stream. That's what's going on. Living and dealing with cancer sucks, and you know me, I never ask or look for pity, but I just want positive thoughts. I just want to feel better, I want to continue on with my life. I'm not ready to go. Who is? You know what I mean? If you asked me 10 years ago, what's your best scenario for dying? And it would have been, okay, I get sick, I go into, what do they call that? Palliative care or hospice or whatever, but I want to die at home due to just old age. Go to sleep with my wife in my arms, and then one day just don't wake up because I'm old. I'm 80, 90, 100 years old. Shit happens. Spiderfresh, your channel and what you do has gotten me through more life stuff than I care to talk about, and I just want to let you know I really and truly appreciate you for that. Thank you, Spiderfresh. Seriously, thank you. I also want to apologize to all my Patreon members because I haven't provided content so much on Patreon. Like I did the Anti-Mambo cookie. God, I can't believe she sent me the cookies. Like that made my day when Night Riders gal was like, oh, Anti-Mambo has a surprise for you. And I was like, no way. It's simple things like that, ladies and gentlemen, that I appreciate. Guess what I wore to the hospital on Monday? My Otani jersey. And everybody, it was a hit, SoCal Mod Squad. Oh, you like Otani, you like the Dodgers. I was like, yeah, I like Otani. I don't know about the Dodgers, but I like the Dodgers. Actually, I gotten to know the team, so it's getting a lot better there. C, why not use Squarespace or any of the templated platforms for your site? Would be less hassle than a custom build. CE, the only thing I can say to you is I did have a website before, and I'm used to WordPress, but for some reason I'm having a brain fart and I can't, whoa, in the replay, I'm reaching for my water. I better refresh. Damn. Okay, that was crazy ass. Live chat. My BFF and I are meeting up in Amsterdam and we can't wait to point at things. Tokyo Drew, you'll always be famous. I'm not famous. Drew's what? Drew's Tatton. No, oh, message retracted. Okay, Bill. You been drinking again, Bill? See, Bill S., ladies and gentlemen, and we know his friends, Frank, Steve, and I always forget his name. Bill, Frank, Steve, and they're very dangerous drinkers. Okay, wait. Bill, I'm not looking in case Bill puts the name there. Steve, Frank, Bill. It's not Brandon. Bob? No. I can't remember. Anyway, those guys are awesome. I call them the boys. They're dangerous drinkers, and they got me drunk as hell many a time. Hey, Gabe, how are you? Dave, Billy, no. Okay, Bill, what was his name? Forget. Sounds like drugs. Come on, stop going drugs. But no, seriously, guys, I'm just trying my best. I have a 4-month schedule. So I got to get back to what I was going to say, though, is, I went to Canada. And, hey, Andy Moto, how are you? And I saw my son, I saw my grandchildren. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have decided to invite Mick Everett. See above website. No, I get that one, Mick. Just be careful about seeing dragons while on drugs. Okay, your humor is okay now that I'm on drugs. You missed my text, okay? Let me go back up, Mick. I do miss sometimes, obviously. Or you can just repeat it if you don't mind. Where is Mick's text? I'm trying to scroll up, buddy. Sorry for dead time, dead space. Yeah, if you can retype it, copy and paste, or whatever, I would appreciate it, because I can only go up so far, and it's only let me go up that far now. Without getting teary-eyed, you have been an inspiration to us all. Thank you, Drew, for all that you do. Jim, oh, thank you, Jim and Harry. I appreciate it. I wish I could have spent more time with you guys. I really do, because you deserve it. Okay, has Bill S. dropped off the face of the earth? He's not here anymore. I don't see him. Hi, Gabe, Andy, Mick. You missed my text. It's about no, not you got Puff the Magic Dragon playing in my head. Puff the Magic Dragon lives in a hospital. It truly was hard to say so long to you when we were in Vegas. I wish we had more time to spend together. Yeah, I do too. But, I think in fairness to my wife, it was difficult for her. It was overwhelming. And is it because I'm adding my email? Oh, you know what? If you're adding something like that, Mick, yeah, it doesn't show up in the chat. That's why. But here, just send me an email. I can put my email in here. Just send me an email, Mick. This is a public known email for me, so I just put it into the chat there. KONNICH67 @gmail. That's my YouTube email. Pello, you've spent more time with us than you could ever know. Thank you showing us around. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. You know, sometimes I feel like my videos are boring because I'm talking about cancer or I'm doing this and doing that. But honestly, thank you guys for making this community. My goal of creating this channel was not to, well, it was to show you Tokyo and, you know, blah, 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 but it was more about building a community. It was more about building a Patreon community with private supporters. But again, that kind of slips away every once in a while. So I apologize for that. And I just really ask everybody for their understanding. That's all. So anyways, will I get back up on the horse? Yes. Once I feel better. I've never felt mentally messed up like I have now, which kind of sucks. Well, there's a stranger. James Baxter. Wow. I haven't talked to you in 6 years. But welcome. It's been a long time. It's been 6 years since I've seen you in the chat. I hope you're doing well. My work schedule has been nuts. I'm sorry I've not interacted with you lately or for 6 years. Love, prayers, and support from your recovery from the Bronxville of New York. Well, thank you, James. I do see you on other channels, so no worries, but thank you for being a part of this channel. Oh, I just farted. Okay, that's the drugs talking. The nurse asked me if do I have gas, and I was like, yeah, a little bit, but I was like, oh, it's so stinky. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, I think that is pretty much the kit and caboodle of what's going on. I'm glad you adopted me, Drew. Well, thank you, Sandra. I still fill out all my daily papers. I have a wife that supports me like crazy. Oh, thank you. You hit the hat trick there. Thank you, Jim and Harry. I appreciate that. You can't leave us. You are booked for the next meetup. Yeah. Meetups make me nervous, but oh well. I will say this. I'm not going to have I'm never going to have... Hey, my evil twin is here. How are you? Mick, I just saw the email. I can check it here in a minute. But thank you for taking the time to send me a personal email. I'll read it in a sec. My evil twin is here. Hi, Cobra. How are you? Give me 1 sec. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? It's Kane, ladies and gentlemen. あ、お薬？
昼の昼食後のやつ。吐き気止め。
That's for nausea, ne?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm getting nausea. Oh.
Pain, yeah.
Acetaminophen. And I still have this one. So, and this here actually is narcotics. That's why it's in red.
Okay.
1時間？
あと1時間
ぐらいね。ありがとう。Thank you. Adam Mack, how are you? Thank you for being here. I'm just trying to scroll up. But yeah, it's, you know, I feel blessed about creating this channel, about having this community and close friends, you know. What Russell Wilson gonna do this year? Oh. Hey Midwest, how are you? I don't have faith in, like when Russell Wilson, let's talk sports, ladies and gentlemen. When Russell Wilson signed with Pittsburgh because, they signed him cheap, I think he'd be a good mentor for Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields is going to eventually be the starting quarterback, and I think that he will be with Pittsburgh for a very long time. I don't think Russell Wilson, in my opinion, will probably become a quarterback's coach on the Steelers eventually, or maybe part of offense coordinator, something along those lines. But hey, like when Russell Wilson was with Seattle, Seattle, are you listening, Beth? Yeah, him and his that one play against the Patriots, right? They throw on the goal line and the Patriots intercept, and like, who made that call? But yeah, I hope Russell, he's in the twilight of his career, or however you put that, right? So yeah, Joe Burrow, I'm very high upon, and I'm very high right now. Princess says, "Go Hawks." I'm going to have a talk with Princess. I really am. The one thing I do want to say, because I just noticed, do you notice? So hair, okay? With cisplatin, with the chemo, you lose your hair. Well, sometimes, depends on what you're doing, okay? Now, I think, oh, sorry, Adam Mack. I deleted your comment because I don't like talking politics, but I can't agree with you on that one. I think it's going to be you-know-who. But either one is okay for me because I'm Canadian. Can you have live stream video at multiple locations in Japan for me? Well, that's what I plan on doing. Is like traveling Japan more with the time off, but it also depends on my health. Okay, so hair. I lost all my hair. Now, I'm going to paint a picture for you. It's not going to be pretty, ladies and gentlemen. Not only have I dieted, but I lost all the hair on my body. Yes, I didn't have to manscape anymore. All my chest hair fell out. All my hair, I never shaved for months because of the chemo. I did have a little bit of hair, in spots, things like that. 24/7, no, I can't do that. And now it's growing back. But not only is the hair growing back, it's growing back 10 times thicker. And it's more prominent. This is only 2 days of shaving. Actually, I shaved yesterday this little part here. And I cut my nose, actually. Because I used the back of the razor to trim, and I went, chink! And I was like, God damn, now it's a problem. I hate shaving. Yeah, and these little cuts here. Yeah, I'm waiting for a comment too, Lynn, from maybe Mike Hawk is not here. So you're growing a bush? Pretty much, yeah. Right? Oh. They got to take my insulin or my blood glucose. Nunji? Oh, look at this. I have to have lunch soon after this. I did trim my nose hairs. You probably didn't notice, but the hair, it grows back stronger. That kind of sucks.
Good to see.
Oh, good one. Arigato. 200ね。ぐらい。多分。213 ね. I knew it! So I'm going to get a shot of insulin now. はい、ありがとうございます。今？
うん、もうちょっとご飯食べたら
Okay.
ね。
ありがとうございます。As long as you don't have hair growing out your ears. I do. I have to pluck it and stuff like that. Like, I can feel it right here. Be thankful my sister's hair has grown back very, very thin. She was hoping it would grow back very thick. No, I don't want the hair. That's the thing. So I'm hoping with carboplatin and toposoid, I'll lose the hair back so I don't have to shave. But this is actually only 2 days where this, I know you can't really see, this would take me a week before I realized I had cancer. And Nightbot, thank you so much for posting the link. If you want to help support me on DonorBox, I would appreciate it. So, yeah, growing back the hair sucks. As you can see here, like the hair is growing. I don't know what the back of my head because I can't see the back of my head. But I shaved on Monday night, my head. Then I shaved Tuesday morning, everything. The first day I was in the hospital. And then I shaved yesterday just this little bit. So the hair does come back. And this is why I don't wear hats this way. Don't I look funny, people? Like, I'm wearing a hat normal. And a lot of people ask, oh, Drew, how come you don't wear hats the proper way? Number one, what's the proper way, right? For me, it's this way. Have you heard of the updates, vaccinations approved, and also restarted COVID-19 test kits across the country for millions of Americans this fall? I have no idea. Sometimes hair grows in curlier, sometimes it goes in straighter, you know, all these things. But I just want you to know, I made this live stream today, to connect with you. I don't look funny, but you're used to wearing it backwards, right? I think that's what it's more about, right, Mindy's mom? I just want to keep you updated. I want to get back to taking you guys around Tokyo. I almost did a night live stream like Monday night or Sunday night, but I just didn't have the oomph in me at the time. But we will get back. That hat trick you just did was weird. See. So yeah, that's I think the nuts and bolts of everything that is going on right now. I never look good in hats, so I just don't wear them. Actually, Midwest, you know, I'm trying to not wear hats as much. Even though I still got some of my old clothes, I want to be able to look more slick and, you know, yo. Stone Cold Steve Austin. I've never seen you with so hair growth. My brother-in-law always wears his ball cap backwards. I would rather just shave everything. Over the last 6 months, I got used to being clean shaven, right? Oh my God, the drugs are working. Shizuoka. No, I'm joking. So, yeah, I'm just watching the replay now. I'm turning my head to show you guys the back of my head. Damn, it really slows down a lot. So that's why I always got to refresh. And we got 130 likes. That's pretty awesome, guys. So thank you for that. My goal of $25 super chats, we got 3. So thank you for that. That's awesome. Hero in the Sun, I'm not sure. Oh, shaking hands? Oh, okay. Hey, Jason Pointer, how are you? Yeah, Jason, I'm back. I'm unfortunately back to the first line of drugs, chemo 1A. Unfortunately, we're doing it all over again. But you know what? Before anybody asks, I can't do surgeries and I can't do radiation. That is off the table. Otherwise, yeah, anything that we can do to help would be awesome, actually, right? I am living larger than the nurses, and of course the nurses are all cute, so I love it. Hey, David, how are you? Thank you for being here. I saw, oh, the AIMS 12. Do you have anything for inspection therapy? No. That's all I'm going to say. How are you, David? I hope you're doing well. I know it's probably... What time is it where you are? Sorry, I keep forgetting. One step forward is every day, sir. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just happy to wake up, right? Hi from down under. Craig, how are you? Thank you for being here also. I'm just happy to wake up every day. 3:45 a.m. Damn, dude. I hope, well, thank you for dropping in and saying hi, David. I really appreciate that. I really do. One of our many amazing Patreon members. I know Forsyth is, are you still here, Forsyth? Because I know it's late for you too, because you're up in Scotland. That was a bad accent right there. It's the drugs. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, it's the drugs. But yeah, I just wanted to share what was going on, why I haven't been around Patreon, YouTube, Discord, still listening. Because I'm going through a lot of stuff that I'm not used to going through. And honestly, this is my first, I'm getting nauseated. Oh. I know you won't believe me, but this is the first time I've ever taken oxycodone or oxy. Yeah. What was your CFL playing weight? 260 pounds. Whatever that is in... the heaviest I weighed was 268 pounds. So, yeah. I guess they want me to take the medicine now. I'll take it, I guess. I'm just going to get loopy. Oxy or hillbilly heroin, as they like to call it. That's the first time I've ever heard of that. Hillbilly heroin. I know Oxycontin, and they even said, like, I don't know if it has the English translation here, but, you know, the medicine should never be used by anyone other than the person who's just prescribed it. It's very addicting. I know junkies, you know, especially in Vancouver where I grew up, will be the same thing. So, but yeah, it's my first time taking it, and I'm used to taking painkillers that are not this strong, I guess you could say. So that, you know, surprises me that I'm starting to slur my words for the last, I don't know, half hour or so, because it's kicking in. But whatever I can do to stop the pain. Now, I do want to share with you that this pain here is basically, they call it dissemination of drugs. Basically, whatever is going on, because they haven't done a CT scan in a few weeks now, but basically something is pressing up against my pleura, which is pressing up against the muscles in the chest cavity, causing pain, which I had 6 months ago. It's a telltale sign, right? One thing about Japanese meds, they're always packaged so nicely. That is true, Mindy's mom, that is true. So yeah, I guess pain management. Let's shrink those tumors again. And let's just try to hope for a miracle. So I'm going to look at a calendar here, and I'll let you guys know. Pretty much, I am calendar, because it, as Kamoa would say, is the dogs. I'm going to start talking like Bugs Bunny. I'm looking at a 2024 calendar. Wait, don't I have a calendar here? Calendar app. Okay. So, where the hell did it go? Are Copilot? What the hell is that? Man. A new version. Oh, God. All right. So today is the. It keeps crashing. Oh, okay. God, I hate Outlook and all that stuff. Oh, hi, Acne Moose. There you are. Hey, Mission Creek. How are you? We need a Hail Mary pass. Absolutely, Jim and Harriet, we do. Oh, why don't I just use my second phone, my picture phone? Screw it. All right, this is much easier for me to do. So yeah, today is what, September? Oh, for fuck's sakes. User error. I keep bugging Mom about user error. Now I'm having user error. User error. Yeah. September 2024. I can only do so much with one hand also, right? Let's see if I can bring this up. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, today is September 5th. So I came into the hospital on Monday. So the next time I come into the hospital will be September 30th until October 5th or 4th or whatever it may be. So every 28 days again. And why is this important and why am I sharing this with you? Well, like I kind of hinted towards earlier, we are basically inviting my grandchildren and my son and his wife Lily, my daughter-in-law, to Tokyo for 2 weeks. Due to the situation of my health, I don't want to die without seeing them again. And why not invite them to Tokyo instead of me going to Vancouver? I would rather them experience Japan for the first time, you know, how awesome Japan is, you know, so on and so forth, right? Hey, Steven, how are you? So that would be pretty cool. So I look forward to that. After that, I have no idea, but I do know that, you know, proper rest, you know, so on and so forth until we figure out what the next drug is that I have to take, as long as my body can handle it, you know, go from there. Now, if you are in the Tokyo area and I cannot meet you, please understand, like, I do have my low days for my my white blood cells and stuff like that. But all you have to do if you do come to Tokyo is tell me the dates that you'll be here and I'll set something up. I know that Elise and, oh my God, I can't, it's the drugs. Like, I'm literally getting stoned as I'm sitting here, so I gotta go soon. How exciting, when will they be visiting? In December, Mindy's mom. Ultraviolet. They're coming, I think, next month, so I gotta see them, because, you know, they're like my sisters. I think somebody else is coming. I saw Keza last month. So I will meet up with you. I will take the time to make sure that I meet up with you. But please understand that during the treatments, I have down days where I don't really want to go in public because I'm very susceptible to, wow, I said that, stoned. I'm susceptible, you see, I can't do it, to infection, so on and so forth. So, but other than that, guys, that is what's going on. I know I've dragged this out for almost 2 hours. We need to get you a better lung cancer support bracelet. You notice I'm still wearing it? Mindy's mom gave this to me in Vegas, and I don't take it off. I'm trying to turn it around, but I like it. I love it. It's the perfect size, Mindy's mom. I actually have the pens and a bunch of other stuff at home, but I wear it proudly. So thank you. I can't say that word straight. Yeah, neither can I. And the best color, blue, right? Yeah. So that'll do it for me for today, ladies and gentlemen. I won't be live until Saturday. I don't want to be doing, I could do a live stream every day from the hospital, but what's the point? What am I going to do? What am I going to talk about? It's going to be talking about cancer, you know, susceptible. I'm freaking stoned here, people. Can you believe it? Oh my God. Like, I feel good. I should start singing. Drive y'all crazy. I'm just checking here. Steven sent me an email. Mick sent me the email. Oh, that's cool. I don't. Oh, thank you, Mick, if you're still here. I might just have to do that. Oxycontin hits hard, rest up. Yeah. Like, wow. It's a pretty good drug, I gotta tell you. But no, I don't like to, of course, abuse anything. Except for Shizuoka. No. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you being a part of this community. I appreciate your support monetarily. If you can't support me monetarily, I appreciate you putting up with me or giving me well wishes. It truly does help. Hi, is that? Sorry, I thought I saw some KM. Hi, I just saw the news cancer was diagnosed with Mr. Drew. Joking aside, nice to see you energetic. I try, right? Amy Michelle, how are you, by the way? And thank you also for being here, but I gotta go, guys. Colonel K, Keith, how are you? If you want to help support me on Donor Box for now until I get GoFundMe going, I appreciate it. Links are in the description. If you want to just PayPal me, great. Every little bit helps. All the funds I raise through Super Chats, through PayPal, through Donor Box, all going for treatment. Thank you. I really appreciate it. But even if you can't, remember this. Your thoughts and your prayers mean a lot to me because we are a community. Whether you're part of the Patreon private community or the public community, everything does mean a lot to me. So thank you. Acme says that you should run naked through the hallways for huge donations. Acne Moose, don't say that because I just might. But I think everybody's broke here just like me because they're probably paying thousands of dollars too. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much to our moderators, to our Patreon members, to our community, Emoji Club. I'll share a number with you real quickly here. I'm going to check Emoji Club. It's probably pretty down, but just so I can be as transparent as possible. As of right now, memberships We are at 120 people. Please renew that membership. It's only 190 yen per month. We were over 330, so we've lost 210 people. God, that is kind of sad. But again, whatever you can do would be great. So thank you for that. So yeah, I'm getting massively stoned. I do need to rest up. Wow, it's really, really hitting me, and I don't want to take this because I just feel way so stoned. Come on, join us. Support the cancer hospital. Absolutely, right? No, Mindy's mom. Him saying he is trying to be transparent is pretty bad too. Love you, Cobra. All right, guys, take care. I'll see you real soon. Love each and every one of you. And yeah, in the meantime, you know what to do, right? Please check out these two videos here. The Patreon link is here if you want to become a part of the TD Crew Asylum family, and maybe or maybe not subscribe to Tokyo Drew Travels. Keep it real, keep it raw, stay true to yourself, because I always do. Man, these are good drugs.